So Chattanooga. So I just had a conversation with Bob. He's a homeless guy in the area that I just met. He was a rapper, apparently. And when he saw my camera and everything, he said, "You're gonna make it big. You're gonna be famous with that camera and be on New York Times and all that kind of stuff." Then he started talking about Putin, and I didn't quite catch all of that, but it was interesting. You never know what you're going to come across or who you're going to meet in, well, any city, but Chattanooga not excluded. It feels like I've been in a weird place creatively lately. I still enjoy making films, making vlogs like this and that kind of thing, and I still do it as a job. But I've found myself asking why. All you have to do is spend 0.5 seconds on the internet to see that there is a galaxy of content already out there. A lot of it is super bad, and a lot of it is ridiculously good. And when I see that sheer volume out there of good and the bad, I can't help but wonder what good does it do for me to add to that. It feels kind of like uploading another video like this one is akin to walking up to the ocean with a cup of water in your hand, throwing it in and saying, "I made an impact." Obviously, in that scenario, you did not. But when it comes to content creation, it doesn't have to be that way. True, there is a mind-boggling amount of content already out there vying for people's ever-shortening attention spans, but that doesn't mean you can't make things and create things for yourself. Okay, so making content for yourself. But that just replaces the previous question with a different one. Why make content for yourself? Being in a creative field is fun, but it's also work. And there's an expectation there, or at least an expectation that I put on myself. And that every single project has to be better than the one that came before it. Because if you're not constantly improving project by project, then you're going backwards, right? There's a problem with that kind of thinking though. By thinking every single project had to be my next magnum opus, I kind of stopped doing the smaller projects just for fun, the ones that help to keep my mind sharp and in practice without getting rusty. The idea of doing small projects imperfectly felt like a step backwards. And that goes not only for the technical side of video work and such, which is what I mainly do, but also this right here, on-camera stuff, which does not come easily to me at all. This is a stretch right here that I'm trying to get used to being on camera more. And that's just part of that practicing process of allowing yourself to do something imperfectly first to get better at it in the long run. All that said, that brings us to this impromptu vlog. When I was going to bed last night was when I had the first idea to do this vlog, and I thought, okay, let's just go do it. It will be imperfect. It will just be flying by the seat of my pants. I don't know what I'm going to get, but I got an idea. And instead of sitting on it until the time was right, or I could do it correctly, here we are, shooting in the midday sun with a very loud riverboat behind us on the Tennessee River. Thank you. Thank you again. He's trolling me now. Okay, there we go. And even if no one else in that vast sea of content out there does find it helpful, then I at least know that it helped me. And remember what Bob the homeless rapper from Chattanooga says. If you stick with what you're doing, you'll be famous one day. Maybe that's the best advice I can give. We've got the riverboat behind us. It's my background music. It really adds to the atmosphere. Might have to wait a minute for this to clear. Yeah, it's not exactly a speedboat. It's taking a minute. It's a big paddle wheeler. Almost there. Kind of.